Hello, everybody. I'm that one guy. And, well, unfortunately, that one rhino, he's, not here at the moment, so that one Nix is taking his place. So, also, leave a thumbs up or a like if you like the look of Nix. I really had to spend some time, put some effort into making her look good with the pink and the gold, because they really don't mix well, frankly. But, War Within dropped yesterday on console. And now we can do this. And now, well, now I can just sit here and use my operator all that I want. And frankly, this little bastard is, well, he looks kind of cool if you ask me, because it's Manduka set plus copper sleeves, which looks really nice. I mean, the Manduka hood kind of prevents you from looking at them from behind, but that's not the point. Point is that they look really cool. Oh, and by the way, this is that one guy. He does not look anything like I do. Don't even get that idea, but he is the one guy when it comes to Warframe. He is that one guy. If you ever meet me in game and you ask to see that one guy, I will bring him out. Because, well, this is that one guy. Anyways, it's kind of a thing of, I don't know, I'm going to be talking about War Within and my thoughts on it. And also, I'm going to kind of bring up some points that are kind of weird in War Within. Like, for instance, why are the Tenno orphans? And the alignment system, which everyone was talking about when the War Within first dropped. And also the the ending. Although that is going to be a bit shorter of a segment, frankly. Now, as far as why the Tenno are orphans, the Tenno inherently, obviously, well, I mean, it kind of comes with the word orphans, they have no parents. Now, that's not to say they don't have family. As at one point, they do say on the Zariman after all the adults were gone. We'll get to that in a minute. After all the adults were gone, they said, "This is my family now," implying that they now see the other Tenno as brothers and sisters, like adoptive, almost brothers and sisters, even if they all are pretty much exactly the same. But it comes to the point of what happened to the adults exactly? What killed the adults? Like, we're gonna assume the adults are dead. Well, in the quest, when you enter the Uvan Theater, where the Orokin all found their new bodies for continuity, the voice that's talking throughout it all says, "You committed parricide," or says something to that effect. And I didn't know what parricide meant. I knew it meant you were killing someone. I didn't know who you were killing, but I knew you were killing someone. For instance, homicide means killing a human. Fratricide means killing a brother or someone who's like a brother. Sorrowcide means killing a sister or someone who's like a sister. But parricide, I did not know. And like there's things like patricide or matricide, which is killing a father or mother, or a father figure or mother figure. But again, like I didn't know what parricide meant, so I looked it up. It turns out it means killing your parents or else killing other close relatives who are parental figures. All the Tenno had parents. They even say, they talk about their mother and they talk about their father. They say their mother and they say, "I can't even remember her face anymore." And then they say their father, sorry, they say their father and they say, "He said, hey kiddo, there's something out there watching us." And well, it's weird. We'll get to that something, by the way, in a little bit. So it kind of begs the question of why did the Tenno kill their parents, and how does the alignment system factor into this? Well, let me tell you how it factors into it. All right, right now, actually, we're going to talk about the alignment system. All right, because the alignment system kind of plays heavily into War Within. Now then, the alignment system, if you chose we're not going to call them good or evil. They're not good or evil. There is no good or evil beyond the concept of good and evil. Like, there's the good, like, there's the concept of pure good and pure evil, but, I mean, Warframe, frankly, is a giant gray area. It beats you over the head with that. And if you haven't learned that by now, I'm kind of telling you this just to get it over with. Rip that band-aid off now. There is no good, there is no bad in this game. Like, everyone has bad qualities, everyone has good qualities. Anyways, the alignment system. So if you chose the light side, I'm going to call it light, dark, and neutral. If you chose light, they say, for instance, they rejected it when it came to the parasite. As in, they didn't do it, or at least they didn't do it personally, because their parents are dead, but they didn't do it themselves. Which seems to imply they allowed other Tenno to do it, but that's not the point. And there was also the thing of holding out hope, or people turning into animals, or the Tenno pretty much relishing in the bloodshed. Which is also, again, none of those three sound good. Alright, because the light side, holding out hope, you're a stupid optimist. Relishing in the bloodshed, you're a sadistic murderer. And then trying to take over makes you sound like you're a fucking dictator or something. Or trying just to keep everything under control. It makes you sound like you're trying to maintain a status quo that doesn't need to be maintained. Alright, and a lot of the dark and light decisions have that kind of connotation, that the light is inherently good and the bad is inherently evil, though it's not. It isn't. Not really. No, the Tenno killed their own parents, but only so they could take on a new family. Yes, some Tenno held out hope to give hope to the rest of the Tenno. Some Tenno tried to keep everything under control so that the entire ship didn't get killed by a bunch of children. Didn't get destroyed by a bunch of children. I mean, this little bastard here was one of the people trying to keep everyone from murdering each other. Shocking, I know, because he looks like he's probably going to hold a knife and slit your throat, but
check navigation.
Not the point. I mean, they just, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. I can't figure it out. I can't understand it. I'll have to replay War Within. I am going to be streaming it. I will stream War Within again. Or I will stream War Within. I'll be doing it with the exact same equipment I had the first time. Which was Nyx, who I have here, Brayton Prime, Aximati, and the Jet Katag. I'll use the exact same builds, the exact same weapons, pretty much everything the exact same. And I'll do the exact same decisions as well. Now then, there's also the ending, which, I don't know, I did take a screenshot of that ending, because, holy shit, that mountain, oh my god, it looks beautiful. Not the point. The point is that the ending is weird, because there's the three decisions: destroy, control, or consume. Now, if you destroy it, the Tenno takes the Kuva and pours it out over the mountain. I know this because I did that choice. I made that choice. Anyways, if you decide to consume it, your character drinks the kuva, and then that being says, "Hey there, kiddo, did you miss me?" Which is really creepy. And then there's neutral, which is control, which is you take the kuva out and you hand it over to Teshin. Which is also kind of weird. Because one thing, what's Teshin going to do with it, honestly? Anyways. Finally, we're going to talk about what was that entity, or what was that being? I really don't know. I'm not Matt Pat. Talk to Matt Pat about that shit. Go tweet at him. Go say, hey, I want you to talk about Warframe and the War Within. But fuck that. I'm not going to speculate on that beyond I think it was something of the Void, possibly of the Orokin Towers. Like, that's all I'm going to say, that I speculate. I don't care. I'm not going to speculate. I do not like to speculate without a lot of evidence, and I don't have any evidence on what the fuck that thing was. The only evidence we have that it's even of the Void is your father on the Zariman says, hey there, you know, kiddo, there's something out there, something watching us. Which to me implies it was that thing. Which is really, really goddamn creepy. Because all of a sudden this thing talks to you. It talks, not only does it talk to you, it talks through you. Which is even worse. No matter what ending you pick. Oh, no, can we also talk about Teshin and Lotus as well? Alright. Teshin, obviously Teshin runs conclaves. Teshin's a Dax. So he is under control of the Orokin. So he is under control of the Orokin. Which is why he has to serve the Twin Queens. Though I guess, I don't know, I guess it's just a thing of, is he a fitting, like, a lot of people were making the joke, so Lotus's joke name is Space Mom. Well, a lot of people were joking, saying Teshin is Space Dad. But he's not a father figure to the Tenno, like Lotus is. Lotus is a mother figure, obviously. She goes out of her way to be a mother figure. Teshin is a mentor. He's not a father figure, he's a mentor. And it's just a thing of, is he really, does he have your best interests at heart? Or does he have some ulterior motive? Lotus has no ulterior motives beyond protect the Tenno. That is literally her only motive. So, what are Teshin's motives? I mean, you could just say he wants the Tenno to be their best, but then again, Lotus wants them to be their best too. She doesn't want a Tenno to die. She considers them her children. That'd be quite likely heartbreaking to her, almost. Food for thought, anyways. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I am going to be doing a second run, though, of War Within, so if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe. I'll be using all the same equipment, making all the same decisions, don't worry. And I'll be pointing out all the parts that I saw as evidence to everything I've talked about in this, if you don't believe me. So, by the way, thanks for watching.